Guys, before the video starts, I'm trying to raise 300,000 meals for 1,000 families in Pakistan, Yemen, Somalia, Bangladesh, brothers and sisters, inshallah. Help us feed them this Ramadan to open and break their fast.
No, I bet I'm just about getting to know her. I'd rather get to know her in marriage as well. But if she's got to know who my uncle, my auntie, my grandma, my grandmother...
Okay, you want to get to know her, you've just about to get to know her, and you want to get to know her more in marriage, but you don't want to introduce it to your family. You're in the losing end in all angles, and that's why your hearts get broken. And this happens to men as well. Sisters and brothers sitting in this gathering, it's free mixing, and sisters might think no harm, because sisters they don't see the psychology where I'm coming from. I bet you any money, and I'll dare anybody to come and tell me otherwise.
Why do I have to make them meet my family? Why do I have to make them meet their friends or whatever? Like, there's so much pressure with that anyway. Like, I'm very different on it. Yeah.
Check out our sponsors, Nature's Blends. They specialize in premium Ethiopian black seed products. The website is in the description link below. You can also use the discount code SALAM10 for 10% off their products. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends. Today I'll be reacting to a discussion amongst 4 people, 2 brothers and 2 sisters. They're having a genuine discussion about marriage and dating before marriage and introducing family and all kinds of other factors. I wanted to react to this because, as you guys know, I'm working on an app which is going to be helping young people get married, but it's not matrimony. So hold on a second, it's not matrimony where you're going to people get married. You're going to find out very soon, inshallah. We've been working on that for the past 2.5 years. One of the reasons why the documentary is delayed. But brothers and sisters, inshallah, it will be groundbreaking because we saw a massive gap in the market. And alhamdulillah, we've got amazing figures involved as well, which you're going to see, inshallah, both brothers and sisters to make this happen. The app is, we can say done. It's going to be tested soon, inshallah. And then we're going to upload the content and you're going to have access to that. And inshallah, it's going to change the way things work, inshallah, because you find out. This video is a very good reason for that app. But anyways, let's get straight into it. Here we go, and let's see what they have to say.
How long would you wait before you even get married? Like, how long are you going to wait on that?
I think there should be a time frame.
It should
You can't put a time frame, can it?
It depends on the individual, KK.
I'll just stop there. There's most certainly there should be a time frame. There definitely should be a time frame. But let's understand where they're coming from, inshallah.
And that's very formal. You're formalizing
That's
marriage.
exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying the moment when you get like parents and family involved, that pressure's already going to be there. But with dating, it's just you and the other person.
Look, from there, it's Ramadan. We need to assume the best, yeah. But if I just stop that there out of context, maybe it does come across really wrong. You know, it's just me and you, family, pressure. Okay, what we're talking about here, brother? We're talking about haram relationship. What are you talking about? But no, let's assume the best, inshallah. Let's carry on. But the statement there is a bit like, ooh, brother, tell me more. What are you trying to say there? Because, yeah.
Yeah, but then it does get. Hopefully, it gets to a point of true marriage, isn't it?
I would be happy to marry someone without getting my family involved for a couple of years.
Once again, it's I'll assume the best, because in the context, what he's trying to say is that as a man, I'm assuming that he doesn't need to get the wali involved. He doesn't need his wali there. The female does. But still, again, it's like, why wouldn't you get your family involved? It is alarm bells. Like if somebody said that, if sister came to me and said there's a brother, I'm like, ooh, there's a bit of what's their reason behind that, you know? But let's carry on.
Why does my family have to get involved?
I don't think I have to do that. That might be pushing it a bit.
No, because I bet I'm just about getting to know her. I'd rather get to know her in marriage as well. But if she's got to know who my uncle, my auntie, my grandma, my grandmother... You've got to go down the whole list. She's got to get a pet dog.
Okay, you want to get to know her, you've just about to get to know her, and you want to get to know her more in marriage, but you don't want to introduce it to your family. Why? Now, the thing is, once again, I'm just trying to be devil's advocate. Somebody can come and say, why? You know, because the thing is, the moment family is involved, and this is what's really beautiful about Islam, and this is what I found amazing in my marriage seeking process, is that the reason your family is involved is because if any party has wrong intentions, there are consequences where family members have to answer to. And that is the reason why the biggest con of dating, where females are sold into, not literally, but if you think about it, is this concept of no wali, no family involved, from his side or your side, yeah? No mahr, there's no rights or financial rights, yeah? You give him what he wants, yeah? He has his own freedoms. He can do whatever he wants. No consequences. If he decides to say, I don't think this is working out, and bye. You're in the losing end in all angles. And that's why your hearts get broken. And this happens to men as well. But what I'm trying to say is there's a lot more to lose as a female. So getting family involved is fundamental. And yeah, well, let's carry on, inshallah.
Why? Is it to like build that relationship?
Yeah, eventually she can be my mom. But I'm like, I want to get to know, and I think we made it a thing. Even us guys, we romanticized it a lot. Like, yeah, like she gets to meet family. She can come
I think that's
Christmas.
Oh, that's good. This is correct. Christmas is Eid. The thing is it's not romanticized. It's Islam. This is what Islam is. To introduce families, to announce it. If you think in a haram relationship, you're not announcing it. In a halal marriage, you have to announce it. People need to know, which is very, very important. And one thing that I need to bear in mind, and I need to make a disclaimer. Look, I'm not here with these kind of things to have a go at people, yeah? I wanted to react to this video because I found genuinely beneficial things. However, we need to bear something in mind. These sisters and brothers sitting in this gathering is free mixing. Now, free mixing, you'll be like, here we go again. I have to be real. I'm a man, and sisters might think, no harm, because sisters they don't see the psychology where I'm coming from. I bet you any money, and I'll dare anybody to come and tell me otherwise. These shows, or like shows in context where, because you need to bear in mind, there's a lot of, chitter-chatter in the context, joking, emotions will be involved. I promise you that if they were to do this, let's say continuously, or like over a couple of months' time, where they're doing the show again and again and again, trust me, yeah, and trust Allah and His Messenger, yeah, is some kind of emotions are going to get involved one way or another. If there's some kind of attraction, you're going to see it. You are going to sense it. And that is the reason why, my dear brothers who was watching, I'm not having a go at you guys, please. I'm not here to, it's not like I've got enough bed on, let me have a go at people. Genuinely, if you do this, emotions will be involved. Now let's picture if all of these 4 people are married. How would their couple, their partners feel about the discussion they're having? Now, I'm not saying they're doing anything inappropriately, but even if I was to know, like my wife is there, having a little giggle, a chat with a brother, or if a sister's there and seeing her husband having a little giggle and chat with a brother, even though it's like, they're not saying nothing inappropriately, the point is this, guys. This is the tool for shaitan to slowly plant that seed, right? So I'm just letting you guys know that we should refrain. That's just my advice. Take it or not. I'm not going to go at anybody. I'm just saying, well, let's carry on.
Yeah.
But I think it's so important to just I think take along in the most healthiest way possible with that person. That's what I've always said anyway. Why do I have to? Why it's a weird concept. Why do I have to make them meet my family? Why do I have to make them meet their friends or whatever? There's so much pressure with that anyway. I'm very different on it.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it depends on the individual. That's what it is.
For me, my biggest thing, even when I talk to people about whatever it might be, friends, clients, whatever, I'm like, what's your views on it? Reclaim your own meanings. What does it mean truly to you for you to be happy, for you to be healthy? That's what life's about.
I don't think people reflect deeply.
Yeah, I don't think people know that.
What do you genuinely?
Someone that don't want to get married.
Do you think it's very superficial?
So the thing is, it's very, very important in a marriage-seeking process for family members to be involved. It's fundamental and crucial because your family members are the one that know you the best. It is fundamental. That is the reason why we're working on the app, because brothers and sisters, you need to understand there are so much cons. Marrying the wrong person can be devastating. Absolutely, I know of stories, horror stories, which we cover in the documentary, of people not seeing their kids, not being allowed to see their kids. Madness. Like the very person you married, the sister or the brother, who's righteous, Quran, Sunnah, praying at night, Qiyam, Quran, will turn and use the British law against you. Yani, things go very ugly. So it's so fundamental for you to be very, very wary to the person you're getting to know for marriage, guys. So fundamental. Otherwise, it costs so much. That's why family members are the best people that know you. I know my brother. My brother knows me. If it was my sister, I know her. You have to come to me, bro. You have to. And Islamically, you need to know that it's not backbiting if I come and say to you, my brother doesn't pray. If I was to say that, for example. My brother or this, that, or my sister like this, or she's got this attitude, or she's got anger problems. I have to tell you that. I can't ruin your life, And me personally, I had that experience. And you're going to see it in the documentary. I had that experience. I went through hell on earth, because I was warned and I didn't listen. You're going to come. You're going to find out. But the point is this. It's so fundamental to meet the family. So crucial. So let's not undermine that.
I think sometimes, because again, society pressures family, cultural ideology.
It's almost like a trend nowadays in our 20s.
Like,
It is a
get
trend.
married.
Now, we were saying it was positive to get married, but for some people, it's the worst thing you could possibly do.
Exactly.
I think it drives us away.
Marriage is very individualistic, man. I don't think there's this whole
Okay, what about dating?
How
long would you date someone until you make it? So,
Okay, so some people to say, like you said, for some people it's the worst thing to do. Yeah? It's very simple, guys. Yeah, we're human beings. We need a companion. Yeah, that's what Adam alayhi salam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Hawa. So the reason why Allah created Hawa is because we have that need in the context. I'm not talking about just sexual. I'm talking about someone to have a part of your life, if you start a family. This is something that is amazing, which the society and I would say, feminism or other ideologies have alienized in the context where, oh no, get a career, etc. There is nothing wrong to start a family. So anybody that in their right state of mind, especially men, for them to feel like I'm not ready to get married in your 20s or 30s, brother, Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anh said there's few options here. You're either masturbating, yeah? You're either committing zina, or I think he said there's something wrong with you. I mean, which are the three? Because this is marriage, it's like saying, oh, I can go without, I don't know, food or what can I say? I don't know, sleeping for. It's so much where your body's going to say you need to sleep. You need food. I know there's a dire situation with death, but I'm saying that you would need to get married. Otherwise, there's a question mark on you. What are you doing, bruv? Yeah? I'm so sorry. Same goes with sisters. What is the reason why? What's stopping you? Is it that you already have something that you call marriage, which is a haram relationship? Is that what's stopping you? Oh, that's why you want to go uni and carry on, etc. Especially with men, they make excuses. Oh, we're still young. Yeah, we're still young. Let's see that girl that you're in a haram relationship with you, who does not let you touch her at all until you marry her. Then let me see how fast the process gets for you. Oh, let's quickly get married. And brothers and sisters, like I said before, I want you guys to, inshallah, be patient. Soon, inshallah, I'm going to be helping, inshallah, with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, young Muslims into the marriage-seeking process for a happily ever akhirah. Do not forget what I just said, those statements, because you're going to hear that a lot. We're preparing something massive, and inshallah, with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my aim is to help people into the marriage-seeking process and not go through the mistakes me and many other people made, and our lives were nearly ruined. Till next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How can we have so many devices with so many apps which help us monitor our progress for our body, but none for the soul? Well, the Quranly app is about to show you your progress with your soul. Yes, that's correct. Not only does it encourage you to read, it tells you how many verses you've read, how many pages you read, how long you've been on it, and best of all, the Hasana counter. Download the Quranly app now and have a Ramadan with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's book like you've never had before.